Hey guys, Toaster back. You guys are going to get sick of these T-54 Mod 1 replays. I'm back on trying to 3-mark mine. I have 3-mark combats, but I'm on the second mark here, and I'm back up to about 81%. I was at 78% when I started. So we'll see how it goes, basically. But we've got some decent games here. And then also some real flops, obviously, because otherwise, acing it as much as I did, you'd have to have some flops in order for that not to work very well. I would already 3-marked, but some tier 10 games with 500 damage and things like that. So this thing does not fare very well in tier 10 games for the most part, unless you can get an off angle. And some maps, there's just no off angle to get. I'm thinking Mountain Pass, So anyway, we are just out here kind of trying to see what we can do. We see one heavy tank, and we're able to get a shot on the Blesk. So we're just trying to move around the map and get free shots where we can. So I see this Lorraine, and he is actually behind a wall, so we're not going to see him. So we're going to pop up here and see if we can see something else. Now, this is a little dangerous, or it used to be. But most people do not play middle of this map at all anymore, only because the map is so big now. What do you guys think of this map? Personally, I'm not a big fan. If you don't have gun depression and you're not sneaky, it's really all about the light tanks on the medium side. So I just tend not to go there anymore unless I'm in a light tank, That's about the only time, and it's so easy to get nuked. So I don't know. I'm not a big fan. So we pull out and get a nice little shot on the T-32, but he is going to stay out there, and we're going to go ahead and punish him for that. So do a little side scraping if we can. So he is also firing standard rounds, which is helpful to my cause because gold rounds will go right through the upper plate of this, so he could have pinned me almost anywhere. Which is why it's very dangerous to play against heavy tanks unless you can get an off angle. So, which is kind of what we're going to do. We see this object, 252, and I know his gun handling's bad, so if I get a little distance, I might be able to get a shot or two on him for free, and that's what we're going for. And he instantly shoots, so I know that he's going to be on a reload for a little bit, but I'm not exactly keen to go up towards him. Because if there's anybody in that sniper area, they're going to shoot him just like they're going to shoot me, just like they're shooting the Carnarvon. So, no thanks. I think I'll pass. And we do see that there is an SU-130 PM, and also someone else is shooting, and I don't know if, and I should have taken that shot, but I don't know if the guy that shot him is further back or if he just went too far and got shot by the heavies in the middle. So I think perhaps maybe heavies in the middle. But regardless, we're trying to get our mark, so we do not want to take chances that are going to get us killed, right? But we do see this Type 59 as alone. And he is kind of fighting an Object 252U, and he seems to be doing a pretty good job of it. So, although I should have gone to the right of the wreck, we go to the left of the wreck, and we're able to pass through as the TD fires at our heavy. So I don't care if I take damage here, really, but we're going to just kind of bully this guy and push him up and around. So I see that the SU-130 has fired, and so we're going to go after him, right? I see this Lorraine but my hope is that I can outrun the Lorraine. And what I do here is I nudge him so that I have that tank. So I know that he only can turn his turret so far. So I nudged him so that he could not kill my heavy tank. I want my heavy tank alive. I like my team's heavies alive and the enemy team's heavies not alive. So the 40T is running away from a Yag Tiger 88, and he drives right into our reticle. So we're able to take him out there. So I don't know how far we traveled in this game, but we are going all over the place, which is why running with a turbo and rammer and I think vents seems to be the way to go in this thing. If you're going for kind of a combat build, that's what I call it anyway. Some would say you'd be better off with hardening. Maybe that's true, but I kind of like it the way it is. Actually, I think I might have the modified hardening on here. I don't remember exactly what that's called. So we pick up the Ferdinand, and so what we're trying to do is just drive around and stay safe from him, and you can easily do that, which is why this hill that they're on is not a very good place to camp, especially if your team has won the other side, basically. If they won the heavy side, then that position is no longer viable. So we're going to go ahead and pick up the kill, and we ended up with a little assist, so we're up to 2,300 damage and 229 assists, and we are greedy for more, so we're going after these last two guys. I don't care if I take a hit. I don't care about nothing. I want to get some damage. So, and I should have just kept driving forward, but that's okay. We got the spotting and a shot of damage, so that takes us up, 2,600 damage and 500 assist. We'll take that. And this KPZ, I can't remember where he is. Let's fast forward a little bit, because I think I faff around a little bit here, trying to find him. Oh yeah, he's up here on this knoll in front of me to the left. Pretty sure, yep. There he is. And so we're just driving in, right? And this is also where the turbo is quite helpful. And so I believe we got a blind shot there. Maybe we did not. We'll have to look. 2,645 and 547. Let's look at the after action on this. Well, after looking at the after action, we did not get a shot on the KPZ. But it also tells you this is a fairly easy tank to get ace tankers in, because we ended up with the 2,645 damage and then 500 assist. Even in the T-34-3, until I get 3,500 to 4,000, I don't even think combined, I don't even think I've got an ace. So we did get 3 kills, which did bolster things a little bit. We were first by experience, and we were third by damage. Wow, 4,000 damage in that 5,100. Good job. 16 shots, 14 hits, 11 pens. We're using primarily gold, as I am wont to do when I'm trying to mark a tank. 89,000 credits, and then, of course, we had personal reserves going. So we netted 88,000 credits even after firing all that gold. So anyway, that's T-54 Mod 1. You're going to see some more replays on it. I hope you enjoy it. We will catch you next time. Toaster out.